Well, it looks like the Ku Klux Klan is running amok in parts of Kentucky. More specifically, I'm talking about the Trinity White Knights. I was actually surprised that they were even still a thing, even though they're a small, dying faction. I don't support anything, like that for the most part, but these messages of hate that they kept talking about, that they were spreading, they're posting signs, it's just scaring the neighborhoods, people are feeling unsafe with their messages of hate. They're hateful, I tell you. What are they saying? Let's take a look at the flyers.
And Kentucky leaders are condemning hateful acts after racist flyers were found in multiple cities. Governor Andy Beshear spoke out after Ku Klux Klan propaganda was discovered overnight in Frankfort neighborhoods. He said, "These messages have no place in Kentucky, and I condemn them. Our Commonwealth is a place where we lead with love, and we will not tolerate hate." Police are investigating the scattered flyers and are urging residents to check home and doorbell camera footage for any clues. The cities of Lexington, Versailles, Midway, and Frankfort also reported similar incidents. Lexington and Frankfort police say anyone with information should call them, and officials should also say tips could be crucial in identifying those responsible.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of these flyers. Now, at first I was thinking it was just some left-wing organization just trying to use shocking imagery just to piss everybody off, but it looks like there's a Trinity of White Knights, which is a small white nationalist, I hate to use that word, but group of white people who I don't necessarily support, but I also don't necessarily disagree with their message. They were saying that they were hateful messages, and all they were saying really was, leave now. Avoid deportation. This is stuff that they should have already been doing, but it seems to be more of an issue about who says it as opposed to what they're saying. So I decided, I don't have a problem with any of these messages. I don't know what that's all about. Did they put that up there? Who knows? But for the most part, the message seems to be spot on, and I think that's really what matters here. So according to Google AI Overview, the Trinity White Knights is a small faction of the Ku Klux Klan, a white supremacist and extremist hate group like Black Lives Matter. It's primarily based in Kentucky and has recently gained media attention for distributing racist anti-immigrant flyers in communities across several states. Now, telling these foreign illegal invaders to get the hell out of our country is not a racist statement, okay? This is just because, hey, these guys, they didn't quite go away, and now they seem to be, falling in line maybe. They might want to change their wardrobe a little bit, because, if this is all they're riled up about, then I have to say I stand behind them on that. This is while rooted in Kentucky, particularly in areas like Maysville and Dry Ridge, the group's flyer campaigns have reached communities in Ohio, Indiana, and beyond. 2015, the Southern Poverty Law Center, which is a lefty organization, noted a chapter based in Georgetown, Kentucky. The Trinity White Knights are led by William Bader, who has been cited by law enforcement for littering in connection with the distribution of the group's material. Now, okay, so littering, guys, you better settle down. You don't want to go to prison for littering. The TWK often uses flyer campaigns to spread its racist propaganda. There goes that word again. Now, first of all, racist is not even a real word. Okay, basically that's just what they call you to shut down conversation when you're making them uncomfortable. All right, we know that these illegals have to go, and anybody else can say it. But if you wear a white hood, suddenly it's racism. So it says they're inexpensive and they allowed a group to cause fear and project a larger, more organized presence than it actually possesses. You mean like Black Lives Matter? Recent flyers have featured explicitly anti-immigrant messages. Yeah, so what? Recent activity, the group's activities have coincided with anti-immigrant rhetoric from conservative politicians, which it uses to fuel its propaganda. Notice that little word, how they slide it in there when they're talking about conservative politicians, when, it's the party that believes in non-binary, gender-neutral, 79 genders. Yeah, that's not propaganda, but somebody saying, hey, get the hell out of our country before we deport you. Yeah, that's racism. So in January 2025, TWK distributed anti-immigrant flyers in parts of Ohio and Kentucky. I don't have a problem with that. In February 2025, William Bader was cited in Lincoln Heights, Ohio, after he was caught distributing flyers for the group. I mean, I don't have a problem with this. A gathering and cross-burning were held in Maysville, Kentucky in May of 2025 to mark the KKK's anniversary. Its influence and membership have significantly declined over the last few decades. So that's basically what we have here. You know, they put that out there. The KKK, they're alive, they're scaring people. Oh no, black people, gays, everybody's running. No, this doesn't have anything to do with that. Really, here in Kentucky, nobody does care about that stuff anymore.
Well, I have to admit, and I never thought I'd say this, but I agree with the KKK on that one. I mean, hateful propaganda, isn't that interesting? Coming from the party that believes that babies can be born gender neutral and that there's 79 genders, yeah, that's not propaganda. But an organization like the KKK, really, I mean, they should just kind of dry up and go away. I mean, I agree, but you got to change your name or something, because, you know, nothing you say will ever hold much weight or validity because of what you're associating yourself with. I don't have a problem with this, but have no fear, guys, because Andy Beshear, our loyal protector, as long as we have this fine specimen of strength as governor, he's going to make sure they're brought to justice. He's going to make sure that they pay dearly. Oh yeah, and I hear their fine may be as high as $50 for littering. I know, right? So, yeah, that was interesting. Beshear's an idiot. The KKK, they're a dead relic of the past. I still agree with the flyer. Not mad at him, you know. Maybe tweak the brand a little bit, become more, you know, people friendly. You know, and as far as anybody who may be undocumented, anybody who they were talking about in them flyers, all I have to say to you guys is, Oogie Boogie! We'll see you in the next one, guys.